not had much luck in dorms. It seems not a lot of people have marked room keys, so people aren't really going there too much. It took me a while to get all 5 kills.
I guess we just get old there in New Gas, maybe?
Hopefully they get a bit more luck here.
Dead now. That was at the tree.
Oh, something yelled.
Got someone close.
I'm by a scream.
So,
Metal?
for our event tonight, Battle of the Battle Mods.
Oh shit!
If you're unfamiliar with Evasion,
No.
we're a Tarkov competitive format that pits Tarkov streamers against each other to accomplish certain objectives. If you're familiar with our duos battles, we're using very much the same format tonight, but with a unique twist in that our battle mods are competing and our former competitors are acting as battle mods for them. So, Doc J, what do you think about the dynamic of our former scorekeepers actually competing tonight? And what do you think's going through their minds with that change of events?
I think it's awesome. I love seeing this. I love our battle mods. We couldn't do this without them. So seeing them on this end, they're proficient. They've been through all these tournaments as battle mods in the ears of the competitors. They know their stuff. They're experts at these tournaments, and now seeing them in action, how they perform, that's just the cherry on top. It's awesome. I love it.
Plus, there's just the fact that with so many changes in 12.12, particularly around inertia, I'm very much looking forward to people playing this competitively, trying to swing around corners and messing it up and doing it wrong, because that's what I've been doing in 12.12, and it's been fantastic. I really enjoy it. Having to relearn those basic functions again has been actually a lot of fun.
Oh my god, they're on the stairs.
Something else I've noticed
it almost takes you back where, like, when you first started playing Tarkov, it gives you that same kind of feeling.
Exactly. I was just about to say, relearning the game with ballistics changes and movement changes, it feels like a brand new game lately.
Where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm dead. Fuck.
Oh no!
The guard got me.
It was a guard. Well, with Daxity down, that gives Preppy some choices here. She could F1.
Oh!
I think she just pushes this guard. I think she just goes push the guard, get the kills, and try and get out of the map. Car might be there.
Damn it.
Oh,
She goes down. Good try. Good try.
Unfortunately, go ahead, Doc.
Oh, I love you.
I was just gonna say with Jeepo, I think that's the best call in that situation. When you have a teammate down, push it, go all or nothing. The worst that's gonna happen is gonna send you back to lobby, where you're gonna re-up with your partner anyway. You know.
And that's the strategy.
I was sorry, Spectre. I was just gonna say I don't know about you though, Doc, but it's early wipe. I don't like going back to the lobby. It's expensive out there. So
True.
Be a bit more conservative about pushing that, maybe.
That is an interesting point though, Jeepo, because generally when we do these events, especially when we do the duos, it's generally end of wipe. It's generally people with max stats, max stashes, millions of rubles, so they can afford to turn around and run high-end kits over and over and over as much as they want. So they do have to take a different approach here. We did see Daxity bringing that camera in to plant for his quest. So he's clearly trying to progress his character while competing in this event. So he probably doesn't want to sacrifice more gear than he has to here. We both saw them running very mid-tier AKs and stacking bodies with them, by the way. But it is an interesting dynamic to see their loadout decisions and how they approach those decisions there.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that it's early wipe and that's what we're seeing, because this is what real Tarkov is. You know, everybody, you know, we watch streamers, we are streamers, but we watch other streamers ourselves, and you know, there is that top 1% of 1% sort of thing that these guys are absolutely slaying, but most people don't necessarily play like that. So I like this stage of the wipe. And you know, when we do those events normally towards the back end of a wipe, it takes around 20 million per event, per streamer, basically, because you're bringing in a slick into raid, you got a slick in your backpack, you got a meta gun, you got the meta ammo, you got the helmet, you got the ears, you got all the other bits and pieces. It's about 20 million you need to set aside when you're competing in this, and not many people, let's put it like that, have 20 million to spend on a competition right now for fun.
I think I have 2 million in my stash, and that's like the peak of my wipe so far. So yeah,
that's actually a good start right there.
So Doc J, I know last wipe you weren't able to spend as much time playing Tarkov due to personal situations. How is your wipe going so far this time?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's been fun. Like Jeepo and I were talking about, or we all were talking about, it feels fresh again. It feels good. It feels new, and it's taking me back to when I first started playing Tarkov, 2017, and relearning and going through the paces, and it's been a blast. I've been really liking it. I haven't got to experience the airdrop yet, but I can't wait to check that out as well.
I'm also looking forward to see what the airdrop's all about. I also haven't really gone to Lighthouse per se. I've done, I think, one scav raid and one offline raid just to mess around with it. I've been trying to focus on the tasks that I'm familiar with to level up a little bit. So that's something that's going to be interesting for me, is going and exploring Lighthouse and really start to learn that new map. I don't know if either one of you have spent much time on it. I know I did get to catch Jeepo in a little bit of a scav on Rogue battle that was pretty interesting. I don't know if you've been able to do any of that yet, Doc.
I haven't yet. Much like yourself, I haven't experienced too much of Lighthouse, but I have been watching a lot of my friends go through it and trying to learn through them,
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, for those of you who may just be joining us, we are in the middle of the Battle of the Battle mods. So this is very similar to our Evasion Duos tournament, where we have 4 two-man teams tonight who are composed of Team Slytherin with Preppy Emo Siren and Daxity, Team Don't Snore Lines Boys with Damien and Snorlax, Team The Beanie Team with Fouts and Beanie Queen TV, and Team Mosins Down Under with Cringe, OCE, and Trent AU. So all of our competitors tonight are Evasion Battle mods, where normally they are working behind the scenes to keep score and coordinate everything with the event. And tonight they're getting to compete for themselves. And we got to see a lot of Team Slytherin tonight. And I've got to say, I was really impressed with their composure. With all of the PMCs and scavs and weird situations they found themselves in, they handled it very, very well, and I was impressed with that. I don't know that I could have kept the same composure in that situation. What do you think, Jeepo, with how they handled their first raid there on Customs?
Yeah, I think they did a great job. They spawned on Big Red, pushed straight across the river, and got hit from behind by what turned out to be a 4-man squad. And, they dinged a helmet twice, I think. Helmet saving lives yet again, particularly early wipe. And then, they wiped that 4-man, they grabbed those dog tags, they moved to dorms to look for more fights. They did get unlucky. They ran into Rishala and the boys doing their chanting around the Christmas tree. But maybe the symptom of early wipe is not everyone can afford to bring grenades in every raid. And I just think to myself, throw a grenade at that Christmas tree, you might have cleaned that right up. They didn't. It cost them. It's a real shame, but they're sitting pretty in 25 points after that first raid. So they handled themselves pretty good. I think it was more an economy decision than a PvP or a PvE decision, I think.
That's a good point. It is an interesting dynamic.
If
with
the
the
bear
Christmas
was
tree,
over there,
he would have shot.
Surely he
ran
would
a
have shot
scav
me
raid
by now.
recently to Shoreline and wound up near the Christmas tree. And as
He's
soon
not
as I
behind the
got
box
within
shot, that's just a
eyesight,
bag. That's literally a bag.
lasered by Sanitar
Scav back.
himself. So you have to be careful, because if it's just the AI scavs there, the normal AI scavs, they're not going to engage you, even as a PMC. So you can kind of leave them alone and go about your business, if you want to loot or do whatever. But if there's a boss there, they will aggro on you. At least in my case, they will immediately aggro on me every time. So I don't know if that played an effect, if they couldn't really tell who was who there, or if they were trying to just distance themselves. But I like your idea about tossing the grenade in there, seeing if you can rack up those kills. Unfortunately, the decisions were kind of made for them. They got taken out. But I'll be interested to see how that goes in the future, because we do have that quest to kill 4 unique guard bosses. So That's one of the really challenging ones. I feel like probably the hardest one to get because it's so RNG heavy, and we have bosses that are particularly hard to kill anyway, especially being limited on the equipment and the ammo that you can bring into raid right now. So I'm gonna be looking out for that, see if any of our teams can pull that off, and just keep my eyes open on that. Currently, our scoreboard is sitting at Mosen's down under in first with 27 points, and Team Slytherin very close behind them with 25. Beanie team with 7, and
Twitch drops is a piece of shit, so I have to keep it open all the time.
Unfortunately, not putting any points up on the board just yet, but we do have a little over an hour and a half left.
Are you the same guy from the USEC camp?
So we'll see how things develop tonight.
Yeah, I followed the plane coming down. And then I heard all the shooting and I came up here and some dude on this hill up here started shooting me.
I'm enjoying the fact that you're the one having to
kill the bear?
team name as well, because I'm definitely going to trip over
There's a guy up there on the hill. Did I kill him? No way.
It's one of my favorite things about the duo and trio formats is the unique team names that they come up with. What was the one? It was something to the effect of best team in best team in Italy. But it was like 7 words long, and it if you have to try and read that out, bless you.
The cunning stunts one. I had to think about it there as well.
Oh, that's
really
right.
always been my favorite. One of the as someone that's both hosted and played in these events, it is fun to try and trip the hosts up with a name that's just on the edge of tOharz. So that's always
that one was
fun
getting me. I kept on calling him cunning because I'm like, if I push this all the way, I'm gonna trip.
So delicate situation.
Exactly, very, very much so. Very much so.
There's 2 car batteries in here if you want them.
We haven't had a chance just to watch the Mosen's Down Under, our team from Down Under in Australia, playing just yet. But they look like they've found 2 items already for collectors, so 2 streamer items. Not sure which ones yet. I haven't checked the scoreboards. I can do that right now. But I found quite a few of the easy ones. Got lucky, find a Loot Lord plushie on my very 3rd raid, I think, of the wipe, so I've got out real quick. But the Mosen's Down Under, just looking here, it looks like they found 2 items so far.
I don't understand where all the loot went. Someone looted and scooted so far.
Item, which is why they're sitting pretty at 27 points, because they've
Did
only
he
got
have stuff in his backpack?
kill and a dog tag secured.
Yeah, do you want to...
No, just the half the crate's been looted. You can loot it. There's 2 car batteries in there, bro.
The tasks, doing the items, and that's why they're not sitting in first place. And I love the dynamic that comes with these competitions.
His freaking Pilgrim was full of random loot.
Being a chat and running in shots. It's about doing
Do you know how to get out?
quests, just like Tarkov is. You know,
I have no idea.
How do I get better at Tarkov? You don't have to take every fight. Do your missions, get your points, get better gear, things like that.
If you loot the box, we'll go.
Very wise words. You don't have to take every fight. Until very recently, I was one of those like middle of the road players who was lucky to get into the high 40s survival rate, and that was something that I learned finally very recently, talking to some much better Tarkov players than myself. It's survival rate. If that's one of the things.
Escape from Tarkov shouldn't.
DJ גורן.
איזה מגניב זה היה עם הפלישות ביוטיוב, הפלישות בטוויץ', תחשבו, זה היה כזה בום של צופים. זה יכול להיות ממש ממש מגניב, אבל ביוטיוב זה רק לזרוק את הלינקים וכאילו מי שעובר עובר, זה בסדר, כאילו כל מי שעבר ונרשם, ואני מאוד מעריך את זה, ודרוטיניו ממש אחלה בוטי שבעולם. אני גם מאוד מתחבר לדרך שהוא מעביר את הלייבים שלו, זה כאילו גגי, מצחיק כזה, ככה גם אני בערך מעביר, מה זה בערך? ככה אני מעביר את הלייבים שלי? רוב הלייבים שלי מצחוק והאווירה ווייבים, זהו חברים, נפגש מחר, למרות שהיה לנו את הטיירי הנרי, וקיבלנו בראש, ואפילו לא זכינו להבקיע איתו שער, אבל יש יעד, ועם היעד הזה אנחנו נגיע ואנחנו נביא אותו ואנחנו נפציץ ברשתות, אנחנו ניתן בראש, ונבנה אפילו יש מצבת ארסנל הגדולה של פעם.
All the way to that bridge that went across to the USEC camp.
ולומברג.
Instead of going across that bridge, turn right and just follow
יאללה,
that
שמרו על
river
עצמכם חבר'ה,
up to the very end.
שיהיה לכם
And just
אחלה לילה.
slightly curves around to the right.
בוא נראה אם יש מישהו
That's
שצריך
another extract too. They're the safest
נעשה לו
too.
רייד.
Oh, is it the shoreline one?
Yep.
See, you can learn things from watching a stream. There you go, guys.
Chat, you're so fucking bloodthirsty. Brandon from Wisconsin, thanks for buying a hoodie.
תגיד, שנייה.
מה? כן.
הבוהן זה ה-LMG הכי טוב?
כן.
למרות שה-MG 42 בסטאטים פי 19 ממנו בהכל.
כן.
לא מבין את זה. לא מבין את הדוגמאות סטאטים. יכולתם פשוט סתם לעשות תמונות של שקים בלי סטאט.
I was just joking with the boys last night about what's the chances of actually meeting Nestle on the AU server.
Slim.
אתה יודע מה ראיתי היום?
מה ראית היום?
הישראלים.
I usually rotate my server.
מה?
וואלה יותר מצחיק. הישראלים.
מה זה וואלה יותר מצחיק? יותר מצחיק ממה?
כאילו... מפעם. לא יודע. ההומור הוא שרש יותר. הטעימה של המסטגל.
Okay, most of the time, but ping spikes me off.
I was honestly thinking about moving to New Zealand so I could play on California servers.
Do it, my man.
Nah, I'm gonna get Starlink. Starlink is the future for low ping gaming.
It's the future. Love you, Pistol.
Hit a third of my shots. You are a pussy. You should have killed him. I think I should do whatever the fuck I feel like.
מתי קמתם?
שלוש כזה?
התחלת להקדים.
מה אתה עושה מחר, אביחי?
לא רוצה כרגע... כלום.
מה זה?
עושים על האש, לא? לא יודע, בדיוק לא בחיי הפלאים עברי.
למה הם אמרו?
אני לא מאמין אני לא מאמין, עברי אומר שהוא חושב שבונה על אוהד. אני לא חושב שאוהד גייסה. אז זאת אומרת שהם גם פה. ולי אין כוח לנסוע לישיבה.
לא, אני לא נוסע לתל אביב, אמרתי לו עד כבר.
אני בעט לי על האש, הבנתי אבל שגם תמי או לא עושה איתנו.
לא, תמיר לא עושה איתנו, אבל הקטע שלא קנינו בשר, אוקיי?
אני לא חושב שיהיה כזה קשה. להביא.
איפה תקנה מחר שישי?
דבר ראשון ערבי. דבר שני, בודק כרגע תבין כאילו בפועל עושה. כאילו זה הקדים ואתה איך יכול לעשות דגים, אפשר לקפוץ שנייה לסופר, לקנות שתי דגים גדולים ולגמון את זה. תבין את הנקודה, כאילו תלוי באנשים.
נראה לי זה אני ואתה כרגע, הוא נראה לי וואד לא ייסע.
אז זהו, אתה מבין, אם הוא לא נוסע אז זה גם הוא ועיבר, אז אנחנו 4 כבר. ואז מקסימום שוב, אם יהיה זה... או שיעלה נקנה בשר לפני, או שמקסימום סתם נזמין אוכל. בסופו של דבר אנחנו הופכים את זה בפשוט יום, לא לאיזה משהו מיוחד.
אתה לא הולך לאכול עם ההורים שלך מחר?
נראה לי שאני אלך, אבל... שוב, זה גם לא חייב להיות זה, יכול להיות גם בשבת, אני אקפוץ. אם תכף עושים משהו מעניין.
היית מכין וודקה, היינו שותים וודקה שאביחי יכין.
מי? מי אתה מדבר?
Streamers get priority right now. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
ובצלפים, עם מה משתמשים? מי שמשתמש בקלף?
לא. לא נראה לי יש צלפים.
לא חייב להיות איזה צלף אחד שעשו אותו טוב. הקהל פשוט מרגיש חלש, ממש.
צלפים כרגע על הפרצוף.
צריך לעבוד עם איזה משהו. אין לי כוח לעבוד על נשק חדש להיום. זה משהו לרחוב.
Move around. This, and if you had 5 people doing that, would be the craziest thing I've ever seen. So we're gonna get right into the action. Doc J, Toffees, you gentlemen take it away.
All right, let's get into it. I'm excited about it. Let's get this started. And I'll tell you what, the way they're doing these custom spawns, also
You
thinking
got the
about
key,
that,
right,
the
Mike?
customs
I got the key.
on that map, you could literally cut out everything to the left of the bridge, so you could start everyone in combat zones. It's going to be exciting to see where this goes. Right now, we're watching WW at BH as he pushes up onto the high ground. And again, this is, I think, a symptom of some of the new spawns. Is this spawn that he's working out of, Doc, would have been ultra awesome prior to the spawn changes, right?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of see it trickle over as well with these spawns that it's still very much a race. Depending on the spawn, they're racing to these red zones, these hot areas, to try to be the first one on location to be able to grab the LEDX or take out Sanitar, and then retreat to a little bit of safer area and maybe grab some PMC kills along the way.
So we're gonna move in. Remember, every scav is a point, so it's nice to go ahead and get those extra points on the board. But you guys still gotta get there and get what you need, and one's not gonna do it. So we got a fight breaking out early on here. It looks like.
Oh!
I thought they had a little more time. That nade was just too much.
That was quick.
Yep. So WWBH comes out with that lead. Nice play there, and that means they're gonna get in and get a shot at 110. I think before anybody else.
This has been that dreaded hallway quarter. So much contention here. There's later in the raid, we're gonna see there's somebody behind every corner.
You don't feel like that's just natural? that's how I live my Tarkov life. There's always someone behind every corner. It's the worst and still the best. All right, so we'll jump over here as WWH has taken control of the resort. The lack of other action showing up here does make me think that the rest of our teams probably are gravitating towards Sanitar to start this out. Again, what we saw yesterday and what I expect to see today is the first 20 to 40 minutes is going to be getting your feet under you. Because if you die, it's not as easy as GG go next, right? You got to get back in, you got to reset, then you got to get in the queue for other teams to be ready to go, and then get back in the next lobby. So dying still has a pretty heavy time cost.
My fucking goddamn eardrum's about to explode.
Switch it over here to Gino.
Just in time for that.
We can take some taps at him, but I don't see him.
Gino's one of the newest members of Team Evasion. Oh, nice little headshot.
Nice. You're better. You're better. Respect to all competitors, though. We're all equal.
Nice. Nice. I like what he's doing here. He's using the explosives to clear the pushes. He knows no one can peek him while it's going off. Locked him into the back corner. Gets him with the pop-up. Drops down. That's a nice little double for Gino. Gonna change his name to Gene? Yeah.
tOharz in their team.
All three of them?
No.
Toffees, I really love the suppressive use of the grenade, allowing him to push forward, kind of mask his footsteps a little bit. Genius.
Fuck, dude, that's
It's not. It's also you know that they can't peek. The danger in this game is advancing when you don't have information advantage. Nice. Waits. He baited him around and over by giving him the jump and just held that corner. Gino not being baited into being overly aggressive. You can hear his team giving him calm so he can focus. Comes out, gets the spray, puts 6 to the chest.
If you have the sight for it.
I think that should be the end of that free man.
Wait. Which tower? Stab tower?
He played that so well, Doc. You brought it up right. It's the sound suppression. It's the fact that you can't peek while there's shrapnel flying. So not only did the guy have to drop back, I don't even know who it was he killed, to be honest with you, had to drop back behind the corner. He had to go around past the second corner to make sure that he wasn't killed by the fragments. And that put Gino in such a good spot that he then got sound cues when the opponent came back to the whole corner.
Exactly. Switching over here to the blue dude on top. We got Thick Boy Ben here at the bottom. A little bit of a fight in the trees. Blue dude is down.
Nice little play there. Easy knockdown. Thick Boy Ben gets the big screen. That's what it's called when you win the 1v1, earning the big screen. You get the feature. If you guys like the kill, make sure you go over there and check out these guys' streams. Everyone in the event is streaming live. So if you want to go over and tell Thick Boy or Gino from that last 3-man wipe how awesome he is, you can just open another tab, pop over, and throw some flowers, because that's what we want to do, is show the streamers some love while also loving what they're putting down for us. Remember, this is different for them. This is not their normal characters. This is a fresh account. There's no financial benefit outside the $1,000, right, to them playing here for 3 hours. We want to give them a little bit of love in terms of they're not earning in-game gear. Because I'll tell you what, the amount of stuff, the gear they're collecting is beautiful.
מה
Now,
זה?
let me ask you, it's $5 million to
למה אתה לא
start,
שם לנו משהו לשמוע?
is that enough? If you just get lambasted in the first 30 to 40 minutes, do you think 5 million goes the distance?
You know, it really depends on what you're deciding to bring in. What's your loadout? If you're spending all that money on upgrading a Mark 47 and using the best ammo, if you're not surviving, you're definitely going to lose that chunk of change really quickly. Switching over here to Black Dolly up top there and Sick Generate at the bottom. A little bit of a heated battle.
שאתה, יש את כל הנשקים ההרמורים, הבטל פאס, אבל זה לא אומר לך איזה נשק זה. כאילו, של מה זה?
לא הבנתי עוד פעם.
נגיד בבטל פאס יש לך נשקים שאתה מקבל, שאתה הולך לקבל נגיד, שעדיין לא פתוח לך.
But I think that she thinks he's in the hole, which is really a huge advantage now that Degenerate knows that's what she's looking at. Pushes out, pulls around the corner, and it was. You saw Dahlia check the hole, not the closet, and Degenerate capitalizes on that.
And GG, Sick Degenerate coming out on top with that one. The timing's everything with that peak.
Beautiful, beautiful play. So Degenerate gets the big screen. He's got those gamer goggles on. No doubt. That's why he won, for sure. They're actually surprisingly helpful on a long day of gaming. So back in, locks up, gets himself some painkiller boost, right back into the same closet, and gonna wait to see if the rest of the team shows up.
No, he's shooting down. He's running his west side.
A little bit of confusion there. That's always a pucker factor.
How many of the streamers here do you think regularly play on trios? Because there's a big difference between trios, duos, and solos, right? Like in terms of communication value, like organization is probably the best way to say it.
You know, there's definitely a handful that I've seen personally that almost exclusively run trios. I know myself, I tend to reside in the chaos toffees of 5-mans. I like the clusterness of it. Yes, it's a weird thing of mine, but yeah, I love the disorganized chaos that come with 5-mans.
Okay. Oh, got him.
Let's go, baby.
I love the yelling. Nice. And it's so hyped when you wipe a team, so he feels pretty good about that. We'll jump over to another 1v1 as we get set off here. Tarkov Jerry's got the advantage because he's inside. He's got a teammate just to his right. I'm not sure who it is that's holding the other angle on the door entry. So if Team Niven tries to get in here, they're going to get absolutely lambasted. This might be the moment. Yep.
Oh, that was down.
That, my friends, is what we call a lambast. Tarkov Jerry wins the big screen. Nicely done.
Now, Tarkov Jerry was residing in those shadows there. I think it definitely helped the fact that it was hard to get your sights acquired on him just with everything so dark right there.
Well, also he had a teammate in that off corner opposite of him, so literally either way, that they tried to get into that room just wasn't going to happen. There was no real way for them to get the entry, and so Tarkov Jerry did a good job of holding this. Now, I will say, we haven't seen a lot of Sanitar yet, which I find fascinating. So I'm not sure, and I'm sure we'll get an update from our battle mod shortly, if it's because it's solo teams that have been lucky enough to go after it, or if it's just like what we thought we might see with North America, which is just a little more of a focus on getting out there and fighting.
Yeah, exactly. And like we were mentioning earlier, that fatal funnel that is the pier is very hard to get out of once you're down there, and there's so many angles that you can be seen from. You really have to strategize. Like, okay, now that we've got him, we've killed Sanitar. How do we get out of here?
One on mid stairs as well now.
Yeah, and that's that's true. And normally you're able to get those kills and sort of just move on with your life, but here there are a lot of people waiting to take it away from you, because I think we talked earlier during the pre-show. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to kill the person who killed Sanitar and take the defib than it is to necessarily kill Sanitar sometimes. So there is a valid of if you've got one person watching the extract and you know they've got to come across the docks to leave, being the second or third team to arrive might always be a better payoff.
I agree. Switching over here to Papa Elite and Bams on the bottom right.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, dude, the range on these guys is dumb sometimes. You popped the guard though?
I popped him in the face. I don't know if it actually killed him or not.
All right, so when we break into these team fights, we're going to try to obviously listen to the players. But on the solos, I like that really the comm discipline we're seeing from a lot of these teams are very strong, Doc. Like, right now, we've got Bam just relaying information, but the rest of his team simply processing it and giving as little feedback as possible, which means he's sort of in the front position. The responsibility of the fight is on him.
Laying down the lead.
Run ahead. Toward me.
I can't.
Nice.
Yeah, Toffee's like Bunny and I were talking about yesterday. You kind of tell which teams have been practicing based on their comms and how cool, calm, and collected that they are.
Cool, comms, and collected.
Coming around behind like this.
Right, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. All right, so we got a nice little fight here. He's relaying a lot of good information, but ultimately goes down. I mean, a big part of that was Bam's got the jump, right? And there wasn't much Pop could do at that point to sort of get himself out of it. But what he did do is a really good job of relaying information. Both of them keeping everyone on their team updated with what was going on.
Yeah, in this area, it's some of these firefights, you got to have a little bit of luck on your side. There's very little cover and concealment. You're really relying on your favorite tree that's next to you.
Were they on the hill? I'm in like a little divot. They came literally right up from behind us, like literally the exact direction you came.
Also, big reminder, guys, all of the streamers are live right now. So we're going to do our best to find the right bridge between listening to their strategy as well as sort of talking about what's going on. If you want to hear it from the horse's mouth, you can pop over to their stream, check out the fights, and honestly, one of the funnest things that I think to do is if you see a good fight here, you can pop over to their stream, click the current broadcast, and rewind it and watch the fight from their perspective while still collecting your drops over here. So anything that you miss, you can go to the fight, you can watch it live and get your information. So that's kind of the cool thing about doing it this way, Doc, is the idea that one of the best ways to learn and get tips from Tarkov is watching fight start to finish. You can go back and do that for almost everybody.
People behind us.
Oh, yeah.
Admin.
I often learn so much watching these battles. Whoa, Kings!
Need help?
Need help?
I'm dead. Don't even know how he killed me, but I'm dead.
Where are you, Kings?
Kings falling back a little bit after that.
I'm north.
He's got to fall back and hold the angle. There's the nade. You saw the peek there on the left side. Tries to get out.
Where you at?
Kings is hurting.
Second.
Yeah. They're in house grill.
I'm curious to see how Kings plays this. The resort is definitely his baby. He's very comfortable here. It's one of his main maps.
Low 310 in the door.
I'm interested to hear how they comment out because he's got a teammate up on the second floor right now who he needs to make sure kind of stays there or gets the flank play, but you don't want to lose track of your teammate.
One ran out.
But relaying information is hard when getting the sound cues.
Where you going?
I can jump out glass and try to get behind him.
Grenade.
From the ambulance, you know?
Still hearing shots at the pier at all, Reed?
No. Switch it over here to Reaper Raptor. Licking his wounds a bit.
I
think I'm gonna push it and try to.
We'll let you know what happened with Kings if we find out, or if you want to check him out, you can pop over to the stream right now and see how that fight plays out.
Tagged.
All right, looks like they got a kill and they're trying to get their hands on the tag. Tag's worth 3 points, I believe. 5 points. That's a big deal.
Defib too, so I'm gonna try and go get it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Water filter from my hideout.
So it sounds like Reaper's team's taking a little more of a, I don't want to say passive approach right now, but it looks like they went for the pickoff of the guys leaving Sanitar, and are going to try to cash in on them trying to carry out that defense.
Honestly, I'm just gonna sit because if there's guys like multiple guys holding this fence, there's just nothing I can do.
Yep.
So you've heard his teammate relay that if there is anyone holding this fence, he's on his own, and so Raptor has backup.
I really don't think I missed that much, dude. He's a brand new gun. I guess maybe I'm nervous. I don't even fucking know.
You guys think I should take my adrenaline right now?
This is literally Tarkov in a nutshell.
Right?
I don't know. I could have done better. I'm so fucking nervous.
You could get up on the radio tower and scope it out, or even like if you go weather.
And despite how nervous some of these competitors are, they really don't show it.
I'm gonna go up.
Right?
You guys, okay, you guys play first.
You're outside by
Checking back in on Kings here.
The kid's not outside.
King's still holding
You
that
got
angle.
mutant. You got mutant.
So it looks like it was head and eyes that was causing so much trouble for him earlier.
Where is he?
Nice push.
in the storage closet now, first floor. Things.
What? I got lagged out, dude. Killed one.
Oh man.
I'm gonna serve on second for a second.
So they had to make, they made the sacrifice play, right? They found out where Kings was in that storeroom. They had to lose a player to do it, but the relay information allowed the follow-up push that ultimately cost Kings his life. So clean play, coming out on top after a really big opening. Like they opened that fight very aggressively. You saw how confused Kings was, I think, off that initial round.
King's tag on me.
Okay, bet. I gotta find my mag. I dropped a mag.
He doesn't have a lot of actually.
Might be in there still.
All right, so now they'll just go through loot. We'll see how. The thing is, there's not a lot of recovery time. How many teams drop onto the map at the very start?
I put all their shit in that back.
Back, close.
Close.
This guy. Yeah, I killed him.
It's 5, right?
Toffies, I apologize. I didn't hear what you'd asked.
Oh, I said how many teams start this?
די, נו, אין לי כוח למינוס 4. במינוס ענק. מה עם החבר'ה שמאחורינו?
לא טובה.
צ'יקי.
אחי, אם אתה, קח, תשתה וודקה, יהיה לך אומץ להרוג את סנטה.
אני הוא מתחיל לזוז.
לאט לאט. אני אזרוק. אני לא יודע, זה הזוי שהוא לא יורה בי, אחי.
שמת לב, אני מאחור, אני אומר לך.
מה זה מאחורה? לא הבנתי, אחי, סורי, אחי. חשבתי זה הם...
שלך אתה מפתיע.
יש פה נשים, נו מה?
השוטים הכי טובים קוראים לטימייטס.
נוגע למי...
עמדת שומר.
אני שונא לשבת ולחכות.
אני בקסטום 5 בעיה.
שצחוק ושעשוע.
וואי וואי, אחד.
עכשיו בתוכי הייתה קרוב.
ואיזה קור בחוץ.
תמיד.
הייתי בגן עדן, ועכשיו הלב פצוע. זה סיפור כל כך ישן, וידוע.
מה זה ירי של סנייפר? נותן סופרסינג פייר.
רואים אותו?
סופרסינג
רואים
פייר.
אותו?
לא.
מי
סנייפר משמאל.
שלנו?
אני אהיה פה, הרגת אותו?
לא, לא.
נראה לי הרגתי אותו. הוא פצוע.
מי זה מקדימה כזה השחורה? אתה?
יריות.
זה אתה?
בגזול, תעני,
באת צ'אד, אה?
למה צ'אט?
מי משמאל? מי משמאל?
שני שחקנים, אויב.
דרו, זה אני פה.
בוא מצמצמים אליהם. מאחורי הגבעה הזאתי.
יורים עליי כבר.
שם רימון.
הקסדה הצילה אותי אחי, אני שוכב.
לא, אתה עוד קדימה.
אני לא עוד קדימה אחי.
הופ, אחד מצד שמאל. וואי, אחד משמאל, שכחתי מתי.
הוא שוכב שם. הרגת אותו?
לא.
נראה לי הרגתי אותו. הוא פצוע חזק.
יש עוד.
הוא פצוע ממש שם.
כדור, זהרו מהימני. מת.
כן, ימני זה.
מת. אתה הרגת אותו? אני הרגתי.
נראה לי.
דרכו לרימון.
וואו. הוא ליד עמוד חשמל חברים. שם רימון לכיוון, לא לדחוף.
שמתי גם רימונים. שמתי עוד רימון עליו.
דרך קצת ימינה. וואו. אני לא רואה אותו.
ראיתי. אני דוחף.
יאללה. הוא לתת טוב סאוט. ימה, מאחורינו. וואי, איזה צ'אד.
וואו. יורה ממשהו? לא יודע.
יורה.
מלמעלה, מההר למעלה.
בשיח ממולי.
לא, זה אני. רגע. זה אני.
בשיח פה, בשיחים הסמוכים האלה.
אוקיי.
מה? מי זה בשיח פה?
אני חזרתי לעמדת רימונים.
איפה מישהו בשיח?
היי, כן, נו, זה מה שאני אומר. יופי.
מת, הרגתי אותו.
הוא מת.
הוא לתת טוב סאוט! הוא!
רגע, ואז ראיתי ארמבנד אדום ואמרתי זה לא אתה. היה עוד אחד מרחוק יותר אבל ירה, לא?
היה פושטק, זה אחי.
איפה אתה ישראל?
היא בנקודה שחשבתי
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Guns like Eddie talked about, if they're going to stick with their strategy, or maybe they mix things up a little more. Also interested to see how they handle
Smiles in chat.
White House.
Alright.
Curious about how our competitors.
Otherwise, I'm banning Vapor. Alright. I'll be like 1 minute.
Now, if I could just add something real quick, do you think the play is to scrap, the guide and trying to complete those maps consecutively?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? מה אומר אביחי?
וואלה, מנסה לראות איך אפשר לייעל ולשפר יותר את הפעילות של המשחק, שיעבוד מה שנקרא כמו אווירון.
Who let the dogs out?
לא יודע מי שלחתי עכשיו הודעה.
מה?
לא יודע מי שלח לי עכשיו הודעה בדיסקורד.
דניאל? הוא עדיין בקנדה?
Looks like this is their
באמת
second
שהוא היה
bids.
פה
They
בארץ
went
איזה
into
חודשיים,
Shoreline.
יציע
We caught
נישואים
the
פה
start of
וחזר.
that last time.
בעד לפה
Did
בשביל
not
להציע
score
נישואים?
any points on that Shoreline
ראית
raid.
מה זה? מצא בארץ הקודש.
So, and they did not extract successfully from it either. That is why they did not score any
רמה
points.
גבוהה
So,
מאוד.
better luck this time on reserve. Reserve's a tough map at the best of times. You know, you got the underground, which is dark and scary and full of
מה אתה
terrors,
עושה
and you've got
למטי?
the overground, which is full of snipey boys looking for their shooter born in heaven.
What
So,
are you doing,
a difficult
motherfucker?
spot to go. Also,
מסתכל, זה טורניר של טרקוב.
So I'm not sure I would have
אבא
necessarily picked reserve as one of the
יש
maps
לך
to
4
focus on
מסכים.
here.
אתה עושה
I
לי
know we got to
במסך
do all
הראשי.
the maps, but with the time limit being what it is, I would probably have thought if I'm skipping any, it would be reserve. But that's just me. It's not my favorite map, let's say.
I have no clue what our plan is.
Yeah, I am curious what their plan is here. Are they looking for something specific? Are they trying to go for those task items? Or are they just trying to stack some bodies?
Well, they did just say that they don't have a plan, so this bodes well for their score, I suspect.
That seems like the best plan sometimes, right? Go in without a plan, you're fine.
Battle mods not known for their planning, known for being able to count good and keep time well. The rest of the team does the plan. I'm sorry, battle mods, don't hate me.
Someone was here.
Again, huge shout out to all of our battle mods. We couldn't do this without them. And make sure to check out all the competitors here today. Go give them a follow, show them some love.
What is quite interesting here, and I've noticed a lot of people doing this, and I'm going to pick on Damien because he's doing it, but everybody's doing it. People are still, by force of habit, AD, left, right wiggling a little bit, but it and they will break the habit, because I do it still as well sometimes. But it puts you at such a disadvantage, because you're such a slow, easy moving target, it's very easy to track you. Just being conscious of people doing it, that inertia's finally here. It's actually, it makes me smile. Because eventually that'll get beaten out of all of us, I hope.
It's a good point, and to that point, I wonder how long it's going to take us and most of us to break that habit completely. You know, is it going to be a couple weeks or? Yeah, we'll see.
I'd say it'll take about 5 deaths, and you really start to get pissed off and realize what's going on. You gotta fix it one way or the other.
Around your second rage quit, you know.
Yeah, I'm fast approaching, so we're getting there.
Yeah, I'm into the basketball court.
Like, this is a competitive environment here tonight. Everyone is competing to win, but we are also, you know, early wipe. Gotta check those loot spawns. You gotta get those vertexes and military cables and all that. Those fat loot stick in your gamma.
Yeah, it is almost like we're watching just a normal raid right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Mosen Down Under team, the Aussie team, are powering ahead. Check the scores at the bottom. You see them on 47 points right now. They are just finding the items. So every map has items. And so far, they have went to interchange and bound both the gas analyzer and the car kit. And on Shoreline, they have found the teapot. So they are
I think we just push.
they're doing it well. And on a budget here with their Mosens.
2 items plus extract will be 30.
Staying true to their name there.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's just get out. Fuck this.
Might be more scabs on the way as well.
Well, that way we can just move to a map that we've got a large potential for. What are we going to do here? Risk dying to our extracts? Unless we're going to fuck up a 2-man. That's the only way that it's not worth extracting.
They have it planned out. This is the most planned Battle of the Battle Mods team I've heard discussing things now. This might work for them. I suspect everyone else just come into it with a bit more of a YOLO attitude this early on.
Sounds good.
I really do enjoy the way that Trent breaks things down. I know he was my battle mod when I did the factory event, and he was super helpful in trying to help me formulate a plan and some kind of a strategy to try to maximize my points there. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was gonna say they in your butt.
Yeah, Trent's great. I remember watching him do the qualifiers for the Factory Punisher tournament back in the day. and he had it all. Like he bought an items case and he put all the items in there just for his run-throughs. Basically, it was just very well organized. Very nice to see.
He probably has a spreadsheet open next to him, you know, just calculating times and points.
Dude,
interesting for someone like me because I'm pretty chaotic.
I done the bar
Same.
trade for it. I collected like 90% of the items myself.
Yeah, dude, how good is that?
Couple of props, couple of ETGs.
Yeah, man.
Couple of mules.
Oh,
talking about the stim case. Have you guys got your hands on a stim case yet?
In my injector case, I have like
negative. I have not.
3 props, 2 mules, 3 ETGs.
Oh, dude.
I'm nowhere near your level, Chico.
Pistol running is on labs right now, especially
I'm
once
lucky
you've
to
got
have
the keys and stuff
8
right, 'cause you
morphine
can
to take into raid with me. I'm still scrub mode.
Well,
you hit Black Room or something.
Because Chuckles
Remember
has
to keep
all the
5
key
find in
cards
raid,
now.
okay?
And when he plays labs, he runs double injector case.
Switch over here to Team Slytherin.
Oh, I know where he is. He's in the closet in the auditorium on the right side. He's healing. Hang on, let's push it together.
What seems to be a tense moment here. Oh,
I get it.
well, we still got Dax.
All right, Dax.
Dax with the
Let's go,
kill.
Dax.
Let's go, Dax.
Good stuff.
I'm gonna get this tag real quick.
Yep. Actually, yeah, should work on tags real quick. Yeah.
And unfortunate side effects of these being Twitch streamer battles. Sometimes we have some technical difficulties on that end, but Daxity coming in clutch here with the kill on this very dicey place to fight in the admin area of Resort.
I think you did.
Yeah, going up against a
difficult.
7.62 AK and a UMP, man, that could have been
Notק
bad.
פה
Glad
גרפסים.
he came out on top.
זאת הגרפסים, אני מדבר על אנשים מאוד מגניחות.
דופק גרפסים פנימיים, אחי.
Busted up here, if I'm honest.
דופק פה כפה, שאני כאילו אתה מבייץ בדיס.
You've got lights. You got lights on the floor that are shining in your face and giving away positions of one or the other in the fight. So they are racking up the bodies. By my count, they are sitting at 8 PMC kills currently and back into first place with that. So these guys seem to be just stacking bodies.
Well, good news. I got my food. Hour wait for sushi.
Running
Worth it. Where?
Sushi.
east.
Copy.
The rain, I can hardly tell. Like,
Yeah.
It's nice
You need,
watching these guys. You can tell they've played together quite a bit because their comms are very clear and concise.
surgery kit here? Is that
Do
right?
we need it? I don't know.
Deepa and surgery kit. Okay.
I don't know if you guys noticed that, but they're questioning what they need here on Shoreline, which is the teapots and a surgery kit of any kind. And all I get is surgery
כמה
kit?
זמן נגמר
Question
הטורניר הזה?
mark? I love it.
They'll be handing in their battle mod license after that one, I think.
יכל
they're
עוד
not leaving that
בתחתית.
one down.
I'm upstairs. I'm going to safe.
שעה וחצי תכלס?
הולך להיות את זה עכשיו שעה וחצי?
לא, אחי, לא.
Are you healing?
לא רואה את זה שעה וחצי, אני סתם צופה בזה קצת, אחי.
בסדר, יש קצת, ושאם אתה יכול להיות את זה שעה וחצי תגיד, אם אתה נותן.
Ooh, flash drive though.
Flash drive, that's pretty clutch.
No.
Indeed. I've got to interject here real quick. Am
מה
I
הקונספט של
mistaken
הטורניר?
in that Dax is
מה
wearing
זה?
a Cayman helmet?
מה
and he
הקונספט של
also had a
הטורניר?
Cayman jaw
זה
protector
טורניר
in his
זוגות.
bag, and he didn't put that 2 and 2
סבבה, יש להם...
Oh, I missed that.
הם מתחילים כאילו עם משתמש חדש, זה לא משתמש תזה, אתה מתחיל עם כמה כסף, סבבה? אתה נכנס לריידים, אם אני לא טועה הם בשרתים סגורים כאילו. או שלא יודע, אם שרתים סגורים או לא, לא יודע. תכלס לא יודע מה הדיבור, כאילו אם הם בשרתים סגורים או לא בשרתים סגורים, אבל יש להם כאילו משימות, יש להם בכל מפה למצוא אייטמים, להרוג כאילו כמות של PMC בכל הריידים, להרוג את הבוסים, לעשות סורווייב, כאילו בכל המפות מביא לך נקודות, וכל דבר נותן לך נקודות, ולפי הנקודות זה, אתה יודע, אתה מנצח.
ומה, פוסל?
מוות לא פוסל אותך, אתה פשוט מתחיל חדש, אתה צריך לצבור נקודות. אבל לא יודע איך זה עובד בדיוק, כמה פעמים אתה יכול להיכנס, שיש לך בדג'ט מסוים, אתה מתחיל איתו בהתחלה, וכאילו, אתה יודע, אתה מתאמת הרבה פעמים, ואתה הולך לציוץ.
שזה מה, שמות משחקים עכשיו שם?
עכשיו אתה הבאת הטורניר, עכשיו יש איבנט כזה של נראה לי כל השבוע, גם לסבוד הנוביגות, גם לסבוד הוואי ככה וזה, ויש מלא טרופים,
השאלה אם זה אמיתי.
ציוד, וזה.
לא, אבל השאלה שלי אם זה כאילו תחרויות לאומיות, אתה מבין? כאילו אתה יכול עכשיו אתה מישראל להתחבר והוא מתחבר.
בטח, יש סטרימרית ישראלית שמשחקת.
אוקיי, סבבה. כאילו זה
לא,
כאילו...
עכשיו סתם... לא, אז עכשיו הטורניר הזה, הדוז הזה, הטורניר הזה כביכול הוא... זה כל האנשים הם עשו יעני טורניר לכל האנשי צוות כאילו שמכינים את הטורנירים, הם עשו להם טורניר פנימי כזה וכאילו, אתה יודע, הם משתתפים בחינם, בלי עלויות וזה, ויש פרס.
יחצנים.
כן, אתה יודע...
זה שיטה של היחצנות.
לא, זה כאילו, אתה מבין, הם מהחברה שעושה את כל הטורנירים, הבנת? והחברה קוראים אינבייז'ן, סבבה?
אני מבין.
אז לחברה היום, אז היום הטורניר כאילו, הם עשו את זה לכל האנשים כאילו, לכל המפתחים בחברה.
חזק, אחי, אולי סוף סוף ילך להיות כיוון עם הדבר הזה.
מה, יש לך טרקוב, אחי? אתה יודע כמה כסף עושים שם?
עושים קישור. זה כמו, אתה זוכר את מה שהייתי לך עם היעלון בדברים שלמדתי היום?
מה?
שכל זה יצא בביקוש.
בסדר, אחי,
אני אומר, זה כמו קאנטר סטרייק, זה אנשים בקונספט עצמו עושים לא באו ופרסמו מחיר.
נכון, זה הקטע שטרקוב עשו פה איזה קטע שהוא כאילו כל כך חזק מסחרית.
אמרתי לך, זה גאוני. זה בדיוק מה שאני חשבתי. לפני שהייתי טרקוב, נשבע לך, לא באיזה קטע שזה...
לא, אני יודע, אני אומר לך.
זה מטורפים.
כאילו, אתה מבין, אחי, תחשוב שזה... אתה מרגיש שזה משהו ב7 שנים, אחי, אתה מבין?
לחלוטין, אחי. בגלל זה אני גם אומר, זה הגאונות. בגלל זה אני אומר שגם למה GTA היה יכול להגיע לגבהים, כאילו, גם ככה בגבהים, אבל בגבהים כי זה קהל שבוי, אבל בפועל להגיע לגבהים מטורפים. אם הוא היה עושה נשקים לא דתיים ומערכת מסחר, מי יכול?
אתה מבין, והם עושים יעני גיבסאווי, אחי. אתמול, שלשום, 2 סטרימרים גדולים חילקו איזה $50,000, אחי.
אחי, קראו את הסרטונים, אחי, לראות את הסרטונים האלה של הפיפה או של הקאנטר סטרייק, הסקינים האלה. או מיטו מקדמל לזה. אחי, הצעקות האלה הן שוות הרבה, כי וואלה, כמו שאתה אומר, פתאום סתם איזה סטרימר או איזה סטרימר אחר, נותן לו ביטקוין. אז אתה מבין, פתאום אתה אומר, וואלה, מה זה בשבילם? ואז כן, יש אנשים שמוכנים לשלם על סקין, אחי, בקאנטר סטרייק, סכום של פאקינג 50, 60, $100,000, אחי, על סקין. משהו שיוצא מתיבה באקראי, כמו עסקות בלוטו, אתה יודע מה זה $100,000? אני חייב לציין, אחי, שגיליתי משהו מטורף. הגעתי עם הסכנה שזה של הקאנטר של הוורזון הוא משקר. של הפריימים. סכן. משהו לא הגיוני פה. פתאום המשחק עובד איתי חלק אחוז שעמות שם.
Sag. Yeah, that one's tough. PMC kills though. Shit, that was so close.
Extract is right here.
Lots of PMC kills. They've done really good this
race.
race. It would be nice to get that bonus points. They're sitting at 56 currently in second place behind.
יש לך בכרטיס מסך באנווידיה את ה-DLSS. אתה יודע מה אני מתכוון? מה זה?
אוקיי.
ואצלכם בהגדרות, בוורזון, זה מופיע לך בהגדרות להפעיל אותו?
לא, אל תפעיל את זה.
מה יש לך? ברור שלהפעיל את זה.
לא, זה לא עובד טוב.
אבל עשיתי את זה עכשיו עם AMD, אחי. כאילו ראיתי פתאום, אתה יודע, קראתי מדריכים שם שאפשר לעשות את זה. אחי, מה זה עובד לי חלק רצח, אחי. למרות שזה לא מעלה לי את הפריימים, אבל בתחושה, אחי, כאילו זה רץ...
And successfully extract. So good
נקי.
job from Preppy. Unlucky for Dax. He'll probably get his gear back there in the tree line.
It's a little bit to the
נוחת,
left, so maybe over here,
פפיק,
or like right next to pier.
Ooh, checking out the
משחק
Beanie
על
team.
השטק. וואי אחי, זה רואה המשחק הזה.
איזה רואה את המשחק
אפילו
Call of Duty?
הצניחה כואבת.
לא, זה ממש מפוגע.
I'm Northern Irish.
כאילו אני גם ב-25, נשבע לך בווליום הכללי.
I would love to see that Jeepo. Just a Jeepo mixtape.
Believe me.
It'd be pretty cool.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Can I get that? Can I get in on that? We'll get the American
Yes,
redneck and the
please.
Northern Irishman together for some rap.
Oh,
טוב,
dude,
מה
it's
אומר,
gonna
אני
be
אפנה
cool.
לקהל האמריקאי.
We can start some sort of only
נשאל מישהו בזה קהלים רוצה לשחק.
Alright,
מה?
so if you hadn't noticed in the chat,
אני אמצא עצמי שחקנים
Bilbo
בינתיים.
reminding us that we will be giving away some keys to the
תביא את
game
דניאל.
tonight, some trials and
אין,
standard and
שאלתי אותו,
also
ממש
EOD
הוא כבר
accounts,
לא בכיוון.
and potentially also some
זה ברור שלך ההודעה.
gift cards to
מה אתה
the
רואה, אחי?
Battlestate Games gift store.
חשבתי שהוא שלח ההודעה בשביל לשחק.
לא, הלוואי. אחי, גם הסתכלתי בוונוס, אין אף אחד. ואצלי בחברים יש לג'נדרי, יונו, צ'יפאנק וקריס דוני. שלושתם אין לי מושג מי אלה. ולג'נדרי, אני לא מאמין שהוא יכניס אותי.
לא.
וואי, אתה יודע מה יכול להיות גאוני, אחי?
נו.
עכשיו בגלל אלא יש לי אותו בחברים. אז תאורטית אם אני עכשיו משנה את השם שלי כזה, זה משהו כזה לג'נדרי פאק מי או לג'נדרי פליי וויט מי כזה, זה משהו כזה הומואי כזה, ושולח לו.
ושולח לו.
ואז כזה כן, ואז כל הזמן יהיה לו כזה בלמעלה. לג'נדרי is a gay, לג'נדרי is gay, invite you, לג'נדרי is gay.
אתה צריך לעשות legendary make me a kid.
וואי. Legendary if you care to make kills, one bitcoin to me. אח שלי, אם עכשיו אתה אומר לי, מישהו שלא גיימר לא כלום, תגיע לא יודע, תגיע ל100 ריקות, תקבל ביטקוין, זהו, נשמה, אני קונה משקפי מציאות, אני חי את המשחק.
אבל מי יגיד לך את זה?
זה הבעיה, זה הכל פנטזיה. זה כמו לוטו, לוטו מגיע לאנשים היחידים שלא צריכים את זה. אם אתה צריך, לך תדחוף 19 מיליון אצבעות לתחת אולי, אתה רוצה. לא יודע מי זה מרפי, לא יודע למה, עליו נרשם החוק, אבל כוס אימא של החוק הזה. אחי, כמו הפרס הכי גדול בלוטו, בן אדם בן 80. נפטר שנה אחרי שזה.
Oh, that was a good shot on target.
I'm dead.
Oh no! He pushed up.
אתה יודע מה אני עושה עם 80 מיליון?
GG's Beanie.
אני אפילו לא אגיד לך שאני אעבוד, נשבע לך.
מה?
אני אגיד לך מילא, אם אני עכשיו זוכה ב50 מיליון, אני לא מוצא סיבה לעבוד. בדיוק אתמול דיברתי על זה עם אח שלי. דיברנו כזה מניות, בורסה, דברים כאלה. אחי, אין שום סיבה בעולם שאם יש לך כסף לא להשקיע אותו, וזהו, אחי.
אתה אומר ברכבת בתחתונים כל השאר היום.
עכשיו תבין, אני כאילו לא מבין כלום, הוא כזה, אתה יודע, הביא, התעלייה, גם הוא עם בית, היה לי, ואישה שלי, הילד, אז אתה יודע, כזה, הוא אומר לי על הקרן שלו, כי בכסף שהוא משקיע, עשתה 25% תשואה. הוא אומר לו, תשמע, מדהים, אחי, כאילו, זה, כאילו, מה שאני למדתי וזה, הממוצע בארץ זה בין 5 ל-10, ש10 זה נחשב מהטובים. פתאום הוא אומר לי, בגלל כל מה שקרה שם הקורונה וזה, עלה ל-25. אמרתי, בואנה, מדהים, אחי, תחשוב שאם יש לך כסף, באבא, אתה לא צריך לעשות כלום. 25% תשואה, השקעת מיליון, הרווחת 250,000. עכשיו יש לך 50 מיליון, בוא נגיד, היית בית, סגרת, עשית, השקעת 10 מיליון.
השאלה היא איך אתה מביא את המיליון הראשון.
בלוטו, ברור שבלוטו. אח שלי, אני שם את כל החיים שלי במספרים.
אין, לא התקשרו מהבית פעם אחת, אחי.
אבל אתה מבין, איך שהוא זכה ב5,000. לא אומר שזה מיליונים. אבל זה נחמה.
thought something was wrong with my
לכן משייב זכה בחצי מיליון. גם חצי מיליון יעשה לי את מסדר לי את החיים. קונה קורסה, קורסה כזאת שעושה לך מסאז'. לא שאני צריך, בחיים אני לא אקנה כזה דבר.
only BSG control
יש כזה בסופר, זה נעים ונחמד. האמת שהוא לא בן אדם מצחיק, אני חייב לציין, אבל זה נתקע בראש הקונספט. אבל אני לא צריך את זה. אבל לא אתנגד ביום שיהיה לי, אתה יודע. בכסף לקנות.
I wouldn't say fixed, but there's probably maybe 6 or 8 paths on each
הייתי
map.
צריך להקשיב לעומר אדם ואייל גולן.
I've seen a drop of customs in the same place twice.
אף פעם לא לשים הכל על אדום. לחלק בין אדום לשחור.
It'll certainly be interesting to see in the next couple of days how many of them continue to happen. I've had 2 in one raid before as well.
Yeah.
ממש לא חיכה עד עכשיו מצטרף בשביל לצלוף לו.
Checking out Mosen's Down Under with Cringe OCE and Trent AU.
תשמע, לפעמים פלנזו זה צחוקים, לפעמים אתה אומרת לאנשים, כאילו, מה המטרה שלכם במשחק?
במה?
בפלנזו. אחי, אתה יודע, אני עושה את המשימות של המסוק בשביל להעלות נשקים מהר ומשתמש בטוקנים וזה. פתאום, אחי, אתה יכול למצוא סתם איזה מישהו ביער לא קשור לכלום. שואל, מה הקשר? מה הסיבה?
מי אתה? מה אתה?
כן, כאילו, מה אתה עושה פה? אין שום סיבה בעולם שאתה תהיה פה, כאילו. יש פה איזה מישהו נמצא עליו. צריך להפריע. מה יקשה לשחק ביסון? כמו לשחק משחק של זומבי, כל שניה אתה מסתובב. מישהו.
I suspect the majority will be no, but everybody reserves the right to, or loses the right to moan about drop until they get in the game and actually go get some of the hard.
ואני עדיין מאמין שיוביסופט הולכים להפתיע. אני מאמין שבשנה הזאת הם יצאו בטל רויאל של משהו.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's been fun to see different streamers' reactions.
2023 נראה לי יוצא.
Stuff that's inside, super cool.
לא יודע, אני אומר לך את האמת, הפארקריי מרגיש מאוד כאילו משהו מתוכנן כבר במודים. גם יש לנו משחקי אונליין, כאילו יש לנו פה את הקונספט של בדיוק בקונספט בערך הזה, שאתה מתחיל ברשת באיזה נקודה כלשהי, פשוט הם עשו את זה לתור סטורי. יכול לשחק עם אנשים, וצריך לחלץ מידע, כאילו הם עשו את זה די בקונספט של, כמו שאתה אומר, טארקוב, כמו הזרזון, נגיד לי. שכאילו יש לך כל מיני מידע ודברים, אתה צריך לאסוף ולצאת.
בבקשה, תואר, תגידו תודה למנחם.
אז המכניקה, הדברים גם. נגיד יש שם משהו שממש מגניב, והם עשו הרבה היגיון מבחינת נשקים. אוקיי, שוב, לא בקטע של טארקוב עד כדי כך ריאליזם, אבל נגיד אם אתה שם משתיק על הנשק, ואתה יורה עכשיו הרבה כדורים, אז המשתיק מתחיל לגבור, כאילו הקנה בוער, אז הרעש מתחיל פתאום להיות חזק מאוד, כאילו לא סתם חזק, חזק מאוד אפילו.
זה בטארקוב.
אז כן, אז אני אומר, גם בפארקריי 6 זה ככה, שזה מאוד כאילו מגניב, שזה בדיוק הזה, שגם למתן את הירי, לאו בהכרח, רק לשחק, אתה יודע, לראות.
אחי, לפי דעתי אתה תהנה בטארקוב ממש. אתה כל הזמן מדבר על כל הדברים שיש בטארקוב.
אמרתי לך, זה לא שלו, זה פשוט נראה שצריך, כמו שאמרתם, להיכנס לזה כל כך הרבה וכל כך זה...
אבל מה אכפת לך? יש לך זמן ללמוד, אחי.
אבל אני לא רוצה את הזמן ללמוד.
מה?
אני לא רוצה את הזמן ללמוד.
מה שאתה אומר, לא הבנתי, אחי. מה, כמו כל משחק, אחי, חדש, אחי, שאתה מתחיל, אחי, אתה לומד איתו.
כן, אבל אתה מבין, אין לי כוח כאילו ללמוד עכשיו משחק חדש. כאילו, הורזון זה בשביל מבחינתי בערך הסוף. ראית, קניתי את המשחק הזה, את ה-Hot 3, אפילו לא פתחתי אותו.
כן, אבל זה לא אותו דבר, אחי.
למה לא טוב?
אתה משחק עם אנשים, זה יותר כיף.
בסדר, ברור, מסתם. אבל עדיין, אני הולך עם מה ש...
גם אני קניתי את ה-Age of Empire, אחי, ושיחקתי בו 3 שעות. כי אין מה לעשות, בסוף אם אין לך ימין לשחק, זה לא כיף.
מסכים,
וזה משחק מפחיד, כן? וואלה, זה משחק מאוד כיף, אבל הרבה אנשים לא אוהבים אותו.
לא, שוב, אני לא, זה גם, אמרתי לך, הטרקוב זה לא שזה, הטרקוב זה בערך בדיוק כל מה שנמצא במשחק יריות.
זהו, כאילו, אתה כל הזמן מדבר על הנשק ועל זה. כאילו,
גם
וואלה,
כשאני
אתה
בא
תהנה.
ומסתכל עליך, אמרתי לך, גם כשאני בא ומסתכל עליך, זה לא שאני לא מבין, זה לא שאני לא רואה.
לא, באמת, אחי, תשאל את מישקה, אחי, הוא כל הזמן היה אומר לי, תשמע, מה אתה משחק במשחק המשעמם הזה? אמרתי לו, מישקה, תקשיב, גם אני אמרתי ככה, עד שאתה לא משחק, אתה לא מוצא עניין. באמת, לצפות מבחוץ, זה הכי משעמם בארץ, אחי. אבל כשאתה נכנס פנימה, אחי, אני אומר לך, אתה... אחי, אני מרגיש כאילו אני חוזר לעזה, יא מפגר.
כן, אבל אמרתי לך, באיזשהו נקודה, הקונספט הייתי קצת יוצא מעבר.
מה כן?
הייתי יוצא קצת יותר תחרותי, קצת יותר מעבר, אתה מבין? קצת פחות את הקונספט של RPG, של הישרדות.
אבל יש לך את זה אם אתה רוצה, אחי. אין ספק שהם עושים את ההתחלה של המשחק מאוד RPG. אבל זה בשביל מטרה מסוימת שלכולם יהיה את ה-RPG הזה. אבל ברגע שאתה מסיים את המשימות, אחי, זה PvP לכל דבר, אחי. ברגע שסיימת את המשימות, אין לך יותר מה, אין לך משימות, זה רק PvP.
כן, אבל הנה, אתה עושה, משחק כמעט כל היום. הוא הלך את הקרוב בכלל בסיים את המשימות.
לא, אבל אני לא משחק רוב היום, אחי. אבל מי שמשחק, אבל למשל... כן, אחי, אבל שוב פעם, אני לא משחק... אני לא משחק ברמה כזאת שאני חורש, אחי. אני אומר לך, כאילו, בתכלס אם אתה רוצה, ואחרי שאתה מבין, ואני גם חדש יחסית במשימות. בוא נגיד שאני עושה את המשימות פעם ראשונה, סבבה? עד עכשיו שיחקתי טרקוב בשתי עונות הקודמות. שיחקתי טרקוב נטו PvP, אחי. וזה גם אפשרי, דרך אגב. אבל...
אבל אז אתה בערך משחק על הקושי הכי גבוה נקרא לזה. כי אז אתה גם כאילו תמיד עם הלורדות שקיים איתך. שכאילו באו בלי הלורדות ונלחם איתו.
לא קשור. זה פשוט... אין בעיה לשחק רק PvP, זה פשוט יהיה לך יותר קשה, כי... בחנויות בסוף, יש לך ציוד שאתה יכול לקנות בזול, אבל זה לא משהו שלא מוכרים. אתה פשוט תצטרך לקנות את הציוד שלך ביותר יקר. אבל כאילו... בתכלס אם אתה עושה את המשימות, למשל פסטילי הזה כבר יכול להתחיל לשחק PvP. אתה גם לא צריך לסיים את כל המשימות, אתה צריך רק להעלות את הטריידרים לרמה 4, שיהיה לך תחנות פתוחה כאילו, ואז אתה יכול לשחק PvP בלי משימות, לא מעניין.
לא לקנות כל פעם את הדברים. שוב, בסדר, אני מבין את הנקודה. באמת שאין לי כוח וזה קונספט וזה, אני אקנה, אין מה... פשוט לא יודע, וורזון כבר כאילו אני די טוב לי, די מבין, די זה, ויש עדיין קהילה, יש עדיין דברים. מבחינת שאני בבית, אני פשוט רואה כאילו משחק פארקריי, אם אני בסינגל.
פה איזה משהו.
צריך פה איזה קצת אנשים.
מלא עוד. אם אתה מנחש מה אני אוכל עכשיו, אביחי, מה שבא.
בתחת.
יאללה. מה בא לך?
הייתי קרוב?
היית קרוב לחזור לכיתה ד' 2 הביצה.
אתה אוכל משהו קראנצ'י, פרינקלס. צ'יפס.
אמרתי לך, מה אני אוכל ושותה עכשיו.
אכלת פעם הבאה?
לא, זה, אני ידעתי שזה יהיה האסוציאציה הראשונה שלך. אבל זה משהו שאתה מכיר מהימים שלך במג"ב.
מה יש לי במג"ב? זה סוכריות?
לא, זה אחי, בכיוון של מה שאמרת, במבה וכל. נו.
וקולה.
איזה שילוב היית אומר לי שאתה אוהב? בצבא.
טאפוצ'יס בגבינה. טאפוצ'יס בצד.
לא, דוריטוס חמוץ מתוק ורדבול.
בחיים שלי לא אמרתי את זה, רק שתדע. בטוח שלא אמרתי את זה. אני לא אדם... אין מציקוי, אני לא אדם שחובב טוריטוס.
טוריטוס ירוק.
יבש לי הטוריטוס. לא, יבש לי. לא אחי, הייתי אוכל לשמיים בצד.
Dax is down.
Some guy's suppressed. I just. Yeah.
From where?
He's getting effective fire too. Where is he at?
ولا
I don't know. Is he up on the sniper tower hill there? M80, ouch, that hits hard at this stage of the wipe as well.
הדרך ארוכה,
Oh, and there he is. Oh man.
Come over the ridge on the left, so unlucky.
That's tough.
Good reminder just how quickly things can go south in Tarkov. You're having a good raid.
עשינו מסיבת גג בניין.
Going back to what you were saying, my friend, when it comes to the drops, and do you think people are gonna, talk and say, "Hey, I'll take what's left"? With the airdrop, I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like any diplomacy is gonna go out the window around that area right there.
הדרך
It's gonna be a
ארוכה
free-for-all.
לפעולה ולזמן לפעולה.
You might be right. We're already seeing.
הדרך ארוכה, הוא כותב.
As we sort of suspected we would. The first couple of days.
גם אתה יכול להיות גרוע בלהפתיע מישהו מאחור שאין סאונד.
And chatty, particularly in certain regions, but now as things get a little bit spicier, you need kills in certain buildings.
אתה יודע שהגעתי למסקנה? כאילו לא הגעתי למסקנה, אבל יש לי אמונה כלשהי במשהו.
למה?
שהמחשבות יכולות לעבור ברגע, במחשב.
מה זה?
אתה מכיר את זה שלפעמים יש לך חושים בתוך המשחק, או שאתה מתכוון למשהו ופתאום הוא קורה. Do you understand what I'm saying?
אני לא בטוח, אחי.
אני לא בטוח. בוא'נה אחי, עלה לי אפילו ל-90 פתאום. אינטרסטינג. בוא רוצה להפוס, אתה חושב שאני יודע איפה אתם? רוצה להפוס.
I'm just not gonna be fooled again.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Someday I'll beat that guy again. And he'll get it.
נגעו לי אותו לפני שדרסתי אותו.
Here, a bit of a breakdown in comms here between the guys. Is that you? Yes, this is me. It's not what you ever want to hear in a duos tournament. Particularly on a map like Lighthouse where people are not totally down with the locations just yet.
משום מה אני לא מפחד. תולדון.
So on Lighthouse, the items we're looking for is any variation of an AK and a smoke grenade. Smoke grenades spawning pretty regularly in the rogues, but of course you gotta go get one, which is easier said than done. They have those 40 mils grenade launchers on the roof.
I'm noticing, gentlemen, when we've watched Team Slytherin, they've had rather moderate, frugal builds. And here, looking at Don't Snoreline's boys, they're much more kitted out, particularly with Snurlax here. Do you think that's going to give them a big advantage? We're not really seeing it on the yet. How do you feel about that, Doc?
לגבי מה?
I think any advantage you can have in a tournament like this and utilize it.
איזה חדשות אתה רוצה, אביחי? אני נותן לך עכשיו.
האם אתה בא לשחק?
אני בא לשחק עוד רגע. אתה יכול לעשות את זה אחד.
יאללה, עושה אחד של פלנדר, ואם אתה לא בא...
אז אתה הולך?
זהו, אני אלך. אני אלך לישון.
Oh, absolutely.
More so just it's an idiot. It's not going to carry you totally.
מה זה פה מאוד?
Definitely.
מה עם בזק?
שלחו לי הודעה להתקשר אליהם, אבל לא חזרתי להם.
הם אמרו לך תתקשר אלינו, אנחנו לא מתקשרים אליך ככה?
שלחו הודעה, אמרו אותו זה, תדבר איתנו אם אתם. תביא
Where's the nearest extra, Kipo? Just when you think you got rid of the gear fear, a new wipe comes along and it all comes rushing back.
Yeah. Like, hello, I'm here. Yeah, Chad, I just want to take a second again. Big shout out to all the competitors today. Make sure you go over there, drop them a follow. Follows are free. Show them some love. It's been a fun event so far.
I think at this rate, it's already 7 minutes when we're there anyway.
Yeah, they're already 7 minutes into this raid, and they haven't really left this area at all, have they? And I don't think you're gonna find an AK or a smoke grenade up here, personally.
That's tough. Yeah, once you hit around that 7-minute mark, you really have to make the big decisions.
Yeah, like 260 experience too.
You should be good sleeping.
Yeah.
Picking up the bangest mods in the
You picked up the wrong one. But where? Oh, you fucking yeeted it.
Oh, que matao.
I hope this raid isn't a wash for them. They could really use some points stacked up there.
They're really good, but I don't think
تعال اشتاق
points
بموسيقى.
they're gonna get here from the team extract, which I believe this is
Okay.
actually. No, they have done a few team extracts now. This will be
היית
the
מתלהב עכשיו משהו?
מה יהיה? כן.
היית מתלהב משהו?
כן, אני שמע אותך והתלהבתי, אחי.
But I tell you what, that extract right there,
אורי, אורי, אור, כן אתה אור, אתה כוח, אתה כוח.
Oh, yeah.
אז עכשיו אני יודע שאלוקים אותי שומע. נראה לי הכי גבוה.
100 או 90? 120?
כן.
With first, and then in fourth we have the Beanie team.
אולי 110?
And Beanie Queen.
Goodness, I got no hops.
No, my stamina is just 0 all the time.
It's so bad.
It's tough for a Shift W gamer coming into a new wipe cycle, huh?
Some weapon crates and stuff.
I feel attacked.
You call him Shift W. I'll have you know that my stealthy movement skills
That's
are max
fine.
already. All right.
I think we should also try and get this.
כן אתה אור.
No, come on.
אתה כוח. אתה כוח.
Probably don't have the south.
יו יו יו.
Oh yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah, we should. It's always up.
I do love seeing all these competitors finding brand new items and examining them here tonight. Things that they've not seen in game yet. It just shows you how early on we are in the wipe cycle for many of these players still.
We could. I don't hear anyone.
Yeah, speaking of examining, you can hit almost level level 3 just by examining things from the traders and whatnot and fence.
There's
That is nuts.
someone here.
To be able to
in the
open
main
up the
house.
game and get pretty much level 3 right off the bat.
That's
We're trying
part
to
of
make
my
noise
ritual
distraction.
on a new wipe. Ooh, here we go. Got a fight. Checking the Bitcoin spawn in the pool there. Not finding anything.
Is he on the first floor?
I don't know. I hear him on wood in the main building.
Okay, I'm trying to go up.
לא יודע, מצב אחי.
Things might get spicy here.
There was a guy on wood nonchalantly wandering around. He is
coming up to the first
aware
floor
of their presence because
I'm
he's
just
went
outside.
quiet now.
I'm looking in the windows. I don't see anything. I mean, you weren't on wood, were you? I don't think I heard you.
No, I am now though. Yeah, bag is loaded. Somebody is here. Yep.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Upstairs, 1 second.
He's shooting me, shooting me.
Yep, I know where he is.
And I'm dead.
He sees you.
Oh, oh, I'm trash today.
Oh, that's
Super
tough.
unlucky for Foots there. She got him though. Is there a second?
I died AP20.
Oof, AP20.
good clean up by Beanie Queen TV there. Unfortunately, Fouts forgetting the adage, I'm up, he sees me, I'm down. And instead trying to stay in the fight, but having trouble seeing through those windows, it seemed.
He was up, he saw you, he put you down with that AP20, even with the 20% accuracy buff, nerf that they did to AP20 this week. It still slaps so hard it will cut through tier 4 armor as if it's not there. This Foot's just discovered. Very painful.
There's two.
She's just holding. I think there's another one for sure here.
I think he's like in the garage over there.
אז אני צועק, או, כן אתה, או.
A bead over those vehicles.
She's having classic early wipe arm stamina issues as well. Pain of my existence right now. Using these angles really well though.
So as we watch
He was looted.
Beanie Queen TV here, hopefully find this other guy, I want to point out real quick, Mosins Down Under have collected more items by themselves than all of the other
Did he
teams
run?
combined so far.
I just saw him.
Putting them with a solid lead of 116 points. Very interesting.
Absolute
and a
beasts.
clear contrast to Team Slytherin, who have far and above the most kills tonight compared to the other teams.
Look, it makes sense. Slytherin, the best house in Harry Potter, absolute chads, misunderstood by everyone, getting all the kills, just not actually doing anything for their missions whatsoever.
Typical of House Slytherin.
The tension is real.
The jump scare, I can feel it coming.
Right. Cue the horror music.
I don't know where this guy went. I literally just saw him and then he was gone.
You're gonna bend down to loot this man's dog tag, and then bad things are gonna happen, I think.
Oh, here comes the plane.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, we've talked about this. What we want to see now with this para drop is about 8 rows
must have
fail out of
ran.
the plane as well on parachutes. Protected. That's gotta be the next version of this. It's gotta be.
When you bring out your
That
gun.
would be something to see. Paratroopers coming into Tarkov.
There he is.
Blue laser up. Blue laser. He's got a blue laser. He's gonna shoot her in the legs underneath the truck there as well. Nice moves. It is a closed door, but she moved really well there.
Absolutely hugging this wall for cover.
This guy is moving. Oh, he's inside.
Ooh, fatal funnel.
Oh, wow.
No!
Come on, BD. Come on! No!
I was still in
With
the
the charger
reloading
weapon.
fucking phase.
Oh,
Man,
GG,
that was
Beanie Queen.
He's running back. He's outside.
All right, so we are switching back over to our kill leaders tonight. Team Slytherin, as we are just under the 1 hour mark. Just about 55 minutes left for our teams to rack up points tonight. And here with our kill leaders who have not found many items, but are still in a solid position on the scoreboard tonight. Let's see what they can do here on reserve.
for your buck and value add for the PC builder. Any gear that
Like this weird ringing in my ear.
Something I'm noticing as well is people moving very quickly once that plane is in the air because it covers the audio as well.
What do we want to do here?
Reminds me of that scene from Enemy at the Gates with Vasily Zaitsev. Did the same. Smart.
Do you have a nade?
Firing when the bombs hit, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Is that now that we have planes in Tarkov? Is that the next thing? We're gonna get bombing runs over maps that we have to avoid, almost like a red zone.
Don't encourage them. Don't put that idea.
Until I
in their
get
heads.
battleships. Until I get
Put that in the
battleships,
universe,
alright?
We could. This is a rough spot.
Do you think if I drop, close them in the room, maybe try to get them?
We could.
These situations are always tough because time again is not on your side. So you're kind of forced to be put in a position. Do you push and maybe go down because it's a premature push, or you're not really set, or do you hold out and let the clock go?
It's tough.
This room's clear.
He must have jumped out then.
Yeah, it's clear. He jumped out the back. That's what he did. So it's the guy that we heard. Okay. He's gone. What's the plan now then? I'm gonna drop down. Revision part 1 complete. Oh, that's because of this tank, right? Okay.
Oh shit. Same.
He's gonna be in long garage.
We could run across.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can't get us both, right?
Right. Pushing out.
Can't you find? Wait a minute.
Roof is clear. They wanted to go to Queen for the tech stuff.
King.
King. Sorry. I'm used to calling it Queen for some frickin' reason. Well, I found a smoke. They wanted to go to Queen for the tech stuff.
King.
King. Sorry. I'm used to calling it Queen for some frickin' reason. Well, I found a
It looked really far away when it dropped.
Now, Spectre, I have a question for you, my friend. If you were competing in this tournament right now, what is your
141,
What's your
right?
go-to weapon of choice?
Plus 180.
I'm gonna say I will
221?
probably run an M4 as long as I have A5.
Is there still
the issue of
crafting the hideout scavenged books
I have a little bit of a stash built up on that. That's one of my go-to weapons right now. It's really tough not being able to get the good ammo yet because I'm not high enough to buy it from the traders. So probably that, and then
Probably
when I
man
run
key.
out of ammo, switching over to whatever
This is a
308
lot of trade for
weapon I
Mark
have
key.
would be my go-to. I haven't had a whole lot of
That
luck out
looks
of the
about right.
7.62 AKs this wipe, so I'm sticking to the either really, really heavy rounds or the 5.56 stuff when possible.
Okay, I like it.
No way they would have had it drop in the water.
People are still sleeping on things like SVDs as well. That PS ammo for an SVD is pretty much a one-tap all the way up to tier 4. Oh yeah, Mid-Punisher monster. Mid-Punisher's super simple this wipe. Like 6 raids for the 15 kills because you you're just running good ammo out of an SVD.
This one's got a 5.7 on
That's
it.
the fear of
Mm-hmm.
everything in people when you hear it
Bleeding
crack
from this
around
one.
the map. So that's
Stop
been
looking
slept
for
on
the
for
perfect
sure.
match. Use a lighter.
This man has completed Punisher Part 6. I'm struggling through Punisher Part 4.
I love Punisher. It's my favorite quest line in the game. I always push it fast. I love it. Well, I think this one's controversial, but it and the shotgun kills on customs.
I don't think it was this far over. But I think it doesn't hurt us sweeping through it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are ready to give out some codes in chat. If you would like a code, or if you have a buddy that's been interested in getting into the game and hasn't yet,
We've
tell
nearly
us
always been
who
spot
that
on our
is,
bearings.
why you would like a
Like when
trial
we've taken a
code,
bearing
and what
gone
you
for
would
it. The
do
only
with it.
difference was this time I had to get off the roof first.
Also, be sure your DMs are open on Twitch so we can get those codes handed out. Tell us what you would do if you got a code right now.
Nice. That's pretty nice.
Changed my perception of money in Tarkov after watching you at Starkwipe. Went from 11k rubles to
I know what I would do. I would go streaking through Lighthouse, screaming in VoIP.
Pestily moist. A termite leaps onto a bar and asks where is the bartender.
There's some ammo spawns on the other side, that little loot area.
Be sure that's ruled you out of getting a key, I hope.
What about you, Jeepo? If you were to win... Oh!
Whoa.
Let's crash straight into it.
Ollie, thanks for the host.
Good call, jumping down, trying to get a little bit of concealment here.
Pushing.
There's a tough spot to be right here.
Why is it so hard for people to understand that this is an unprecedented amount of viewers and strain on the servers, and even M triple adverts struggle? Stay safe in 2022.
Yeah, chill, just heal. I'm between you two. I'm in the middle part.
She went with Spectre's advice. I'm up. He sees me.
I think
I'm down.
the argument is how much promotion does the game need if it's already struggling to hold stable servers?
Beanie team
that's
just
what the main
finding
argument
really
we make
tense
about it.
raids every time. Every time we join them, something
wouldn't
awful is
stand
about
up.
to happen.
I don't hear him.
Yet, they definitely get the award for the spiciest
Where's the
firefights.
left, chat?
They
Not
have
bad.
not. They still have not extracted successfully from a raid together. But
It was on the
If you were to
roof
run,
behind
can you
they
get away,
are
you think?
killing things.
Is a dent on the
Okay,
head of
just
real
back
game
up. I'm gonna come back to you.
No, if you
Go here,
Google
I don't want
That
to push him.
very expensive looking 60 round stack of BP in
Since I
in
have
BSG
absolutely no idea, I never
Spaicel
saw
or
it.
Gamma there.
I thought you died. I saw you dived, and I literally thought you fell over. Yeah, I heard it. I saw your head, and then you fell over. I thought you died.
I don't know what you're talking
Me?
about.
But dude, let's get over here. Here. Shots in the hill.
Literally been running for days now.
Switching over here to Beanie Queen's audio.
Don't see him.
I'm just gonna fix my leg and hope that he doesn't push.
I'm looking, but I don't see him.
Good teamwork.
This guy's a
Covering well.
ghost?
I have no idea.
It's like a raider. Just no
No
clue.
way.
I just I have no idea where he is.
Yeah, he has range, whatever it is, and it hurts.
I do not see him.
I think he's just like poking at us, and then he just runs and tries to.
It's like repositioning or something.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
Okay, I'm just poking it. Oh, there he is. I think he's literally on top of the hill.
I literally can't see him, whatever range he's got.
I would reposition completely.
Absolutely.
Maybe try getting a good line of
on.
sight on top of the K buildings. Jump up on the roof there and see if you can squeeze off a shot.
He's in bush prone.
She's found him. She's found him. Good eyes there.
Oh,
Don't repeat.
Don't repeat. Don't repeat.
You saw him. You got eyes on him.
Yep.
I'm pushing.
Ooh, she
to
scared
the
him.
left.
He got up and ran.
Relocated.
Ran backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, push back while you can. I'm in the bunker.
Yep, I'm just fixing my
Or,
thorax.
train station. This man is a pain right now.
This is what I find so awesome, chat, about these duos, is you get to see both perspectives of the fight. And you see excellent teamwork, awesome comms. We have food splitting off, trying to get a different angle.
You said you're in the train station?
This is what I live for here. This is what I love to see.
I forget what these are called, the broken one. Pushing back.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, just back up, I think. Let's just
Yeah, I think we just avoid this.
disengage this.
It's a pretty unique way of playing
he just
Tarkov
has the...
and viewing it as a.
I saw him. I
viewer
missed
as
my
well.
shots on him.
You get both perspectives.
Like
You
a
see
pushing
how they
towards,
communicate with each other, how they move, how they shoot. That was a great example right there. Futs nearly got on that guy's flank, and he has the. How do I say this kindly? The disparity in gear right now. He's running a pretty stock looking AK with a red dot, so he had to be the one to push that
Yeah, I'm
flank.
gonna go into the kitchen.
Right behind you.
I'm in.
I think she might have hit him with BP, and he probably still felt hit.
I don't think I killed him.
It's pretty
I
good.
think
So he was off that hill pretty quick.
אני על האלפים.
You can't get to the main area from down here, can you?
בכלל?
תודה, בית גדול.
Nice pickup.
איך בוא להריץ כמה משחקים?
What he was doing?
אני פה בחירוף הנפש. אבל
Nice scar.
בחירוף הנפש.
You guys had a chance to run the scar much this wipe yet?
I have ran. I've shot one IRL and it was awesome. Yeah. I wanna compare it now.
בלאגן.
I might just
They're
honestly...
outside.
כמה בלאגן.
סימבה בוא. בוא.
Heard him walking on... It could be like a serrator, but...
I had a really good half
Where's Simba?
raid with a scar. Got a couple really clean kills.
Where?
It felt really good.
לא נכנסת?
before getting shellacked myself.
יוערין? או
עלה. עלה.
עלה. איזו מדינה, איזו מדינה.
איזו מדינה מיוחדת במינה, במשאלה לוחצת. איזו מדינה, תגיד לי איזו מדינה. איזו מדינה, איזו מדינה. איזו מדינה. ממשלה לוחצת.
מדינת טרס.
איזו בדידה, חביבי, איזו בדידה. איזו מדינה. איזו מדינה.
They are quite a few kills below our kill leader, Team Slytherin, and yet really securing a strong position on the leaderboard with 166 points now. GG's to Mosens Down Under.
מחר שותים למוות, אה?
דבר איתי. כאילו אני אשתה, כנראה שאתה לא.
מה יש לך מחר? חוטפים שולחן. בקבוקים. ממנופים.
סוגרים את הקלרה. סוגרים את הקלרה. בקבוקים ממנופים. זה מצחיק איזה כזה. מי פה איתנו בכוח? מה אם מישקה רוצה לחזור לוורזון? אמר שהוא הוריד את הזה.
Seeing how they formulate their plan, how they take, you know, these variables into consideration and how they run with it. It's so cool to see, and I learned.
היי ליאו, דאו.
Yeah, particularly
Shoko.
that you don't run super often.
حبيبي دياب.
And how they simplify their comms sometimes too. Instead of having it like a super long sentence, it's like
Contemplate.
clear,
They
concise,
contemplate,
and
motherfucker.
it's effective.
Yeah, even hearing the call outs as well, they've softened away.
They contemplate.
Hill 1, Hill 2, whatever's easiest.
שיר איתי אביחי. אלוהים! אלוהים! או אלוהי! עד מתי? מה? תפילתי! עייפתי די! חיי! או עצובי! ו... או עבודה.
מה אומר?
מה אומר?
הוואנגארד זה טים שלם, לא?
תעשה לנו ריסורג'נס עם אנשים מתחלפים.
אוקיי, מבין את הראש. מבין את הקישה. וואלה, גיליתי מה הייתה הבעיה, וואלה, המשחק עובד לי חלק.
מה הייתה הבעיה?
חלק. שיניתי את זה שם בהגדרות באיקאה, שהשתמש ביותר מהכרטיס מסך. מתוך 4 מעבדים היה משתמש רק ב2.
ב2, כן, בעיה ידועה.
וב-75% מכל ה-100% שהוא יכול לתת תפוקה. וואלה אחי על 70-80 סטטי כאילו. בבתים אפילו עולה ל-90-100. מה שנקרא מחשב the best.
נעלה לסירה בסוף.
תביא אותי מהגולה, חיי כוח.
תזמינו חבר'ה, כל מי שזה יכול.
אוי רגע. אללהו אכבר. אללהו אכבר. וואי איזה פחד באוהלים. אללהו אכבר.
וואו, מה זה?
פשוט יורה מהאוהל, שומע מהאנשים ויורה.
מה זה, החזירו את המפה הזאתי?
זה ריסורג'נס, זה לא... יש וואנגארד משהו.
זה לא וואנגארד ריסורג'נס?
לא, הלכתי לפי פשוטו כמשמעותו, אמרתי ריסורג'נס. ראיתי איפה בכיתוב יש ריסורג'נס, אמרתי ריסורג'נס. לא, וכאן פה זה הכל בדאבל. כאילו דאבל XP דאבל ודאבל.
no problem.
לא, אם כבר משחקים אפשר גם ליזום דברים טובים. אני עכשיו מאמן טיימפי... נשבע בלי כוונת, הוא הנשק הכי טוב במשחק. תופר אנשים מאיזה 200 מטר איתו.
מרגיש לי שאני רואה מפוקסל ממש את המשחק.
אולי יש לך פילם גוין או משהו בהגדרות?
לא משנה, אני יודע, נחיה. יואו, כמה רעל!
כן, ראיתי את זה בשנה, זה לא בכל הוריד אותי, זה לא נעים לי להוריד אותי.
לא, זה משהו לא הגיוני הכל לפני,
אני לא מתחשב בך, איך 118 זה נשמע בערך אותו דבר. תוריד קצת את הווליום.
אני?
לא, הם. אחי, נע לי בין 100 ל-5 אין הבדל בווליום.
אביך, אני קופץ פה, מה סימנתם?
אני יכול שמישהו סימן. לבית אתה זה דבר.
Enemy soldier nearby. Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies. Attack! We've got enemies. Enemy UAV active.
טירוף הנפש!
Contact happening here.
אני צריך עזרה בטירוף הנפש.
I ain't dead yet.
הוא יורה עליו. רצת אותו?
לא.
Tossing a frag.
מה? זה לא פותח.
הוא בדאון, הוא בדאון.
Watch your head.
זה הקלאסטר. חבר שלו הולך להרים אותו.
יותר טוב, אולי אני יכול לפתוח.
הם סגורים.
טירוף הנפש. אז זה פה פצוע גמור, בפינה. לא מצליח לסמן את הספור. הוא בדאון.
הם כן גמורים, אבל אין לי כדורים.
אני בורר.
אוקיי, ראיתי את האמנישן. אביחי, אני בא.
Frag, going out.
יש?
הוא במדרגות, ראיתי אותו. סגור קיל.
פורץ.
תתקדם, אני מחפה על המדרגות. קדימה! טירוף הנפש! חכה אביחי! יאללה, נדחה! נדחוף! M2! אחד שם בדאון. וואו, השני ממש פצוע. עזוב, תחפה.
אני גם חייב את זה.
עלו אלינו!
What's happening here? Leave them the fuck alone. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV active.
הם עדיין מתחתנו, לא?
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Enemy UAV active. Target is dead. Target's in my sights. Contact happening here. Location marked for you. Target is definite.
מישהו הרג פה את חבר שלנו.
Move it. Time to stun him.
אמרתי אולי נתפוס את המערכת.
וואו, זה פרסיז'נל סטרייק על הראש שלנו?
כן, אני נכנסתי אחורה. אמרתי אולי נזרחו למטה כזה, אני נתפוס. אתה איתם בקום כאילו?
לא, אני ירדתי למטה. אחד בדאון. הגז דוחף אותם.
אוקיי, אז אני חייב לבוא לפה.
Bounty target is down. Marvelous. 25 remain. Solid work so far. Marking new safe zone.
אוקיי.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick.
Abad on care package.
Enemy contact happening here.
Trophy system deployed.
Frag, going out. Location marked for you. Bounty target is down. Marvelous. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, don't מה אתה עושה? מה אתה עושה?
Gas is inbound.
Got me in their crosshairs. I won't sweat this.
לא, וואו. הרג אותי הבן שלך. כן, אתה שם משם.
מה?
כל
חוץ מזה שאני...
מכה בימים.
בן זונה? את עיה ראש שנה טוב.
יש עליי אנשים?
Destination marked.
No, אני לא יודע, קצת...
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
אחד היה מתחתנו. אין לי כדורים, אין לך כדורים.
מה אתה צריך?
כל.
Discard rounds will get you.
מי שיסתכל לנו מהצד שם?
הוא בדאון שם? אוי, אוי,
Got
אני
me in their
בסדר.
crosshairs.
שכב אבל רק.
Prices are back to normal.
זה קם טירוף.
זה עובד?
הוא בדאון?
Assaulting target.
אין לך מה לראות עליהם באוויר, אביחי.
מישהו עולה רגע.
Enemy UAV active.
חבר שלנו מתחת.
Assaulting target. Grab that armor, will you? You're losing ground. Move it. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I'm on the shooter. Now that was a shot. Gotta get to the safe zone. Time to stun him. Target is definitely not friendly.
Bounty target is up. Take him down.
No worries, you're all good.
יש פה עוד בית. בבית, אני בבית.
Large caliber rounds. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Destination marked.
Move it. Sniper rifle here. Your team didn't die for nothing. Finish this.
אוהב אוטיסטי.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Destination marked. Don't bother. Don't bother.
הנה, חושבים שאתה פה, שתיים.
Assaulting target. You've made it to the top 10. Gas is right on your tail. Moving on enemy.
Gotta get to the safe zone.
Yo, 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 yo,
It's just you and them. Finish it.
יואו, עם חצי חיים, בן של זונה.
Contract failed. Time ran out.
I won't
Your
sweat
team
this.
is in the top 5. Let's be the last. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Gas is right on your tail.
Rally point mark for you.
Only 5 remain. Victory was in your grasp.
היה קרוב אבל לא יצא.
סתם בן זונה הזה אחי, הם נעלים עליך פה אחי, כאילו הם רוטוויילרים אחי.
כן, גם אם אתה חלש פה, אתה לא 3 שילדים, אתה אוכל אותה בשניות.
Get some.
You good?
I found him. I'm okay.
Enemy soldier nearby. Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
She doesn't sound so good.
No kidding. Plug that hole.
Oh, they pushed.
Couldn't do anything. I was mid-enemy.
They pushed.
Hard push right there.
It was the right play from those guys. That one.
Not Dax.
Get that reload, get that reload.
Not Dax.
You know.
Ooh, gotta watch that second window.
Buddy to peek out again. Got him.
He dropped him.
Nice.
Go, Dax.
Good kill.
Alright, where there's 2, there's 3. But at this point, I would just push that harz aggressively. I don't think there's any reason not to right now with 20 minutes left.
You could go back.
Magazines, that's a reason.
Pump your meds and push in.
Copy. Bounty contract.
Battle Royale.
יאללה בלאגן.
Be advised. Gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
ממבוס, let's go.
I ain't dead yet.
לא, הם באים כל כך מהר.
Contact!
למה קפצת? אני מחכה עליך. טוב, קפצתי גם.
לא יהיה פה מישהו.
לא. הקלאסטר הזה הרג אותי.
Down to mama.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy soldier nearby.
הוא יחשב.
Bounty contract. Let's go.
Enemy UAV active.
אני חושב שאני אביא IP.
Bounty target is up. Take them down.
Hindi matawag to the funds.
כולם פה זהות.
מתי עם המטרוק?
כולה ציפה לזה פה.
Single shooter.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Let's get it done.
Frag, going out.
Gas is moving.
Contact.
Time's running out. Move to the target area. Overhead. Contract complete. Payment's been authorized. Allied UAV overhead. Enemy team is tracking your position. Enemy UAV active.
Contract. Let's get it done.
Everyone, safe zone, now.
Time's running out. Move to the target.
They got me in their crosshairs. How about a Molotov?
Enemy soldier nearby.
I see one. I will get us in the air.
Hits are coming hard and fast.
I ain't dead yet.
Contract is settled. Good work out there. Allied UAV overhead. Under fire. Headed your way.
I remember everything. It's a kill.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
מה, יש אנשים למעלה?
הלו, רובוט.
כן, אבל... כלום.
יש כאן הולך.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
לא, מי צולף לי ככה?
25 remain. Solid work so far.
עזרה מישהו. חשב תגיע אליי.
Get up. Have to go.
מישהו צולף כאילו? לא הבנתי.
Time to stun him.
Super.
You can breathe. You lost the enemy trackers.
They got me in their crosshairs.
רגע, אני
מה
מסייף.
מישהו מסתכל עליי? דרך הקיר, אחי. למה? זה סייף. הוא מסתכל. נשבע שמישהו מסתכל עליי, אחי. דרך הקיר.
Hostile patrol.
Enemy soldier nearby.
רק כאחד פה מקום למטה. מפונה שם.
Under hostile fire.
אני יודע מצטער.
Moving on enemy.
Gas is right on your tail.
זה כל הנשקים.
כל הנשקים, כן.
פתאום כנפיים יש לו FFR.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Move on my waypoint.
up. Enemy soldier nearby. Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Gotta get back out there.
Fire sale is Buy station costs are adjusted. Setting rally point.
יש בבית פה לידינו.
Location marked for you. Time to stun him.
פורץ, צריך לשים אותו. מעלינו.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Crosshairs. I'm on the shooter.
Gas is inbound.
יש להסתכל עליי מכיוון פה.
Contact with the grenade here.
הנה פה.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
בתוך הבית שלך. אוקיי, הוא מת.
שמה?
Made contact.
לא, שברתי רגליים, אחי.
Under heavy rain here.
די?
שילדינג,
אני בסדר. אוו, פחות או יותר.
Enemies over there. Enemy dropping into the AO.
יש מהכיוון שם כן, יש לה חדש.
תראה כאן סנייפר לגמרי. פה למטה פה היום.
לא.
Nice job.
You can't kick it on my watch.
Under fire!
וואי, סנייפר גם הצד השני, שחט אותו. לא, פה. וואן טאפ. איזה קאמפר בן זונה.
מה? אתה עוטף אותי. בן של זונה. חתום מוטיבציה הוא היה בן זונה? מישהו לצרף?
לא?
עכשיו אתה ונגה.
That's possibly where he was watching that pier. A lot of people need to do the cameras, do the face masks.
No, I just
on the
I'm
street
sure
as
too. I
well.
have no
So
idea.
it's a nice, interesting place to watch.
Sing hallelujah, la la.
We believe outs.
9 דקות לטורניר. יש
שלב שלו?
מנצחים.
And items found. The Beanie
אתה
team
מהם?
closing within 1 point.
אני לא מאלה. שמדברים הרבה. אבל יש לי חרוזים הם כולמים מלא.
And perhaps another item.
אתה מכיר את השיר הזה?
They could very well compete for second place.
לא? הלא באלה. שמדברים הרבה. ואני אשים לך את השיר, אביחי?
תשים, למה לא? לא נראה שפה...